Hi, I'm Stephen Chick. I'm the music director of the La Jolla Symphony and Chorus, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit about our 2018-19 season, a season we're calling Lineage, a memory project. We get that name from the very first piece we heard in the year, Zosia de Castri's beautiful piece called Lineage, in which she remembers her childhood as a young woman growing up near the Canadian Rockies. Where is she now, and where did she come from? In Zosia's piece, she tries to reconcile these two things. We decided to ask you, our audience, questions about your memories of music. What pieces were in your background, in your past, in your musical lineage that help you understand your life now and in the past? And the answers we got were just absolutely spectacular.
A children's lullaby that, I forget who it's by, but it's just this old lullaby, and every time I hear it, it just makes me think of them.
When I was a little girl, my grandmother was the church choir director, and she recruited me into the children's choir at a pretty young age. The song that I remember learning at that time that means a lot to me today is "Let There Be Peace on Earth."
Yeah, I was raised on show tunes, and my mom liked things like Guys and Dolls and My Fair Lady, and I know all those, every song on those inside and out by heart. Yeah.
And when I was a little girl, my mom used to take me to what's now Lincoln Center, but it was the Metropolitan Opera, and I used to see Aida, and seeing it performed with live animals on stage. So it stuck with me, elephants and everything on the stage during the opera.
Brahms' Hungarian Dance No. 5. Bum 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 ba-da-dum, dum da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-dum. My grandfather.
When I was in high school, my mom and I started going to Messiah sing-alongs, which we went to whenever we could. The last one we went to was here in San Diego with the La Jolla Symphony Chorus. My mom was 92. She had her own ancient score that she was reading from, and I was next to her and I was reading from my own ancient score, which I actually brought right here. This score is about 100 years old. It has my grandfather's name on the front, my father's name and my name on the flyleaf. And whenever I hold this piece of music, I think about my family.
Well, when they think of me, I think that they will think about my love of Mozart and the magic flute on the one end and the Requiem at the other end. Mozart.
I remember my parents listening when Woodstock was going on. I was in New York, and I remember them being horrified at all of the of the reports that were coming from Woodstock.
Looking at the Beatles, you know, growing up with them, having that sense of, with each album, especially after Rubber Soul, there was a sense of, with each album, there was a revolution taking place.
I recall very clearly when Roosevelt won in '36, everybody was singing, "Happy Days Are Here Again," and by God they were. And then on 7th December '41, Roosevelt came on and said, "This day will live in infamy." And then they played the Star Spangled Banner. And you can see I'm tearing up. We all stood up, held hands in the living room, and then cried.
It's very meaningful to me that we just heard the West Coast premiere of Florence Price's second violin concerto, who was African-American from Arkansas. She was born not far from where my mother was born, a little bit earlier than my mother, and to think there was this cultured black family there, not far from my mother's very rural white family. It's so interesting to me to think of how that came together in that time and how amazing Miss Price was. The concert and the music memories make me think of all that complicated time.
I've been listening to the answers as they have been recorded this year, your memories, and I'm so moved because what you hear in these answers is almost the complete story of music making and our love of music. So enjoy this season as much as we have. Welcome to our concerts, and thank you for participating in Lineage, a memory project of the La Jolla Symphony and Chorus. I'm Stephen Chick, and thank you for listening.